Right now, I'm in a hotel room in Panama City. I came to pick up my passport. I'm only here for one night, but I thought I'd show you a few of my favorite places. I'm going to take you to the mall, and then hopefully take you to my favorite restaurant tonight. And then tomorrow, maybe, I'm leaving pretty early in the morning, but I'm hoping I have a chance to show you one or two places tomorrow as well. I decided to walk to one of my first stops, and that's the mall. This is my favorite mall in Panama City because it's got everything. It's a little bit of an upscale mall, but it has this area called, I don't know if it's Luxury Lane or Luxury Ave, with all the best stores, the ones I can't afford. And then it has a lot of other shopping in it as well, so I'll try and show you some of it. But it's only a few blocks from my hotel, so I'm just gonna walk there. I'm so glad I decided to walk because it's only like 2 or 3 blocks from my hotel to the mall. So, well worth the walk and not getting an Uber. For those of you that don't know, Uber is very prevalent here in Panama City. And I think a few other towns in Panama, but not throughout most of Panama. So this is the mall right in front of us. Panafoto is a local, I would say it's closest to Circuit City, even though I know those don't exist anymore. There's a Chuck E. Cheese, a Benihana's, a movie theater, and we're gonna go into this Reba Smith market. So Reba Smith is an upscale market, and I am probably gonna buy some cheeses. The great thing about cheese is I think I have a refrigerator at the hotel I can use, but if not, it should be fine for 24 hours outside of the fridge. So I'm gonna see what they have here. Okay, I was gonna be completely disappointed until I found the right area. So this is the really good cheese selection. And I'm gonna pick a few things out, but I'm not gonna film because I don't want to film other people. This mall has like all the US stores, so there's a lot of English spoken here. You can see Victoria's Secret. There's up there a Tony Roma's restaurant. I already pointed out the Benihana's. I think there's also a P.F. Chang's in here, although I haven't run across that yet today. Trying to think what else there is here. And then on the luxury row, I think there's a Tiffany's and a Burberry and all that stuff. Okay, I did also go into Vitamin Shop right there and bought, one of the things I bought is, I bought a few things. I bought some vitamins and I bought some collagen because it was the brand I love. And I looked it up online, and it would cost me about the same price to get it from the US. So it was well worth it. I actually could have gotten a discount code possibly from the US, but it was still worth it. I have it now. So that was great. And that's about it. Like I said, lots of restaurants in here. And it's just a gorgeous mall. Oh, my favorite cookie store is over there. I'm not gonna buy any cookies, I don't think. I might. I'm gonna go look. Let's see what they have. Okay, so this is a little like snack shop, and they've got these giant cookies, and they are delicious. But I'm going out to dinner and hopefully taking you along, so I'm not gonna buy any cookies. But their cookies are great, and they've got ice cream here and drinks and stuff. So they're just delicious. Now, one thing this mall used to have, and I'm going to see if they still do, they do have an area where they have fast food, and normally that wouldn't be a big deal. You can get fast food anywhere, but I think it's one of the few Taco Bells in the area is here, and I love Taco Bell. Again, I'm not going to eat it, but just thought I'd let you know. At the Multi-Plaza, there's a Dairy Queen, a Carl's Jr., and I'm pretty sure there's a Taco Bell. There are other Taco Bells in Panama City, but not outside of Panama City that I know of. Oh, this place looks awesome. So I decided to walk to the restaurant I want to go to. And it originally said it was a 45-minute walk, but I knew there was a shorter way. And so I'm heading that way now. Should be there in about 30 minutes. Since I was in the car for 4 or 5 hours, it seemed like a good idea to walk. Plus it's evening here, so it's cooling off quite a bit. So good time to walk, and hopefully I'll get to show you a little bit of the restaurant. Okay, so as I'm walking, I thought I'd just show you a little bit more of Panama. And here is the skyline in the area I'm at. You can see some really cool buildings, and there's a lot of high-rises, and there's a lot of buildings that aren't high-rises, but there's a lot of cool high-rises around here. Also just crossed over a pedestrian bridge over a main street, and there were homeless people sleeping up there. So if people tell you there's no homeless in Panama City, that's not true. There are. Not like there are in some cities of the US, but they're here. So now we're on Balboa Ave, and again you can see the traffic, but you can also see the water over there and the green space in the middle. It's a nice park, and there are some spots where the guys play basketball, and I think there's other park-like things. And there are statues that represent different people of Panama. It's a really nice area, and all along here there are a lot of hotels and restaurants and whatnot. We're almost where we're going. I've been walking pretty fast, so I'm huffing and puffing a little bit. I apologize, but we're almost there. I said we're almost there and then almost walked by the restaurant. So this is a building called U Panama, Y-O-O. It is, I believe, a condo building, and it's right on Balboa Ave. And the main entrance is over there, but we're gonna go in this entrance to this restaurant, Azahar. We're gonna take the elevator up to the 7th floor. It should only take a second, but I'm leaving it on so you see what it looks like when we get out of the elevator, because if you don't know, you might turn around and go back downstairs thinking you're in the wrong place. It's early, so there shouldn't be anyone getting into the elevator, I hope. Okay, so now we're on the 7th floor, and in front of us is this adorable flower shop. And like I said, you look around and you're like, where is the restaurant? There's nothing else here. There is an exit over here. And I believe those are elevators to the condos. But we are gonna go through this door and see the restaurant. So my camera died when I was in Panama City. I had brought extra batteries with me on the trip, but did not have them with me at Azahar. So, so my camera died and there was nothing I could do. So I took some photos. The first photos are of the inside of the restaurant. I did sit out on the balcony, and their food is delicious. They have a pretty extensive menu, and I took some pictures of that so that you could see some of it. I thought it would get boring to take pictures of all the menu, but you could see some of it. And then they bring you their signature bread, which is basically a popover, or popover. And they're delicious with some, I want to say tomato butter, but that could be wrong. And then I ordered a goat cheese salad, followed by, I forget what it was called, but it was like a plantain gnocchi, and both were delicious. I did not get dessert. That was plenty. So it was great. I did also get a really cool drink. Their daily drink cocktails, I think they're daily, although they could change less frequently. not more frequently than daily, but they could change less frequently. So I did get a cocktail, and it was delicious as well. And really enjoyed my time at Azahar. Wish I could have shown you more of it. And then I had said I was going to videotape the next morning, and I didn't. All I did the next morning was go to outside of the city to a factory. Nothing very exciting. I went to buy egg cartons so I could sell more eggs. So I bought 200 cartons for dozens, because I usually sell by the tray, but occasionally people want a dozen eggs. So I did buy cartons for that. And then I was supposed to go back into the city to go to another store, and there was so much traffic because it was a Tuesday morning and it was rush hour. And I thought, I'm already out of the city, let me just avoid it. And I drove home. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight into Panama City. I'm thinking I showed you the best mall and one of the best restaurants in Panama. Definitely not the best, but it is my favorite. And it's rated up there. It's a good restaurant. So if you get to Panama City, it's a good spot to check out. And please, if you want to follow along, most of our videos are on our homesteading journey here in Panama. Please, if you want to follow along, hit the subscribe button and click the bell so that you're notified when our next video comes out. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up and share it with your friends. We'll see you next week. Bye.